Longboarding has changed my life immensely. As a skateboarder from age 8, I've just grown over the years, loving to skate any kind of terrain. My name is Robin McGuirk. I'm creator of Eastside Longboards and instructor of Longboarding 101 at Portland Community College. But when longboards were kind of introduced in the early 2000s, they were kind of just represented as kind of a surfboard on wheels. The way I teach students how to attack a downhill is basically start at the bottom of the hill and work their way up, as opposed to the most common mistake is starting from the top of the hill and going down the hill thinking that it'll be okay. Well, the main obvious fear of going downhill is going out of control and not being able to slow down. Some of the skills that students learn is how to control their speed and slow down and be able to be stable when they're going faster. The required equipment for the class is a helmet, number 1, and a longboard, number 2. I would highly recommend a longboard that is called a drop down or drop through board, as opposed to a standard issue top mount board, which is really high off the ground. Having the lower board is really going to help you learn all the basic forms of longboarding, like pushing and foot braking and sliding. It's really changed my life though, because it's the industry that I'm in and it's the products that I make and it's the scene that I'm in, and people are using it as a positive form of exercise or, release into whatever they're trying to do. The spark that really got me to form my company, Eastside Longboards, is I was treating it as a hobby, kind of making boards, and I was really trying to build this board and create a board that was like a longboard and like a skateboard, because coming from a skateboarding background, I still wanted to have a kicktail and be somewhat maneuverable around town. I wanted to create a board that was mid-size, which I did, called the Tabor, named after Mount Tabor. It's such a mass, kind of like wide open sport that a lot of people use it for transportation and just getting around, that kind of just fits into everybody's lives differently. But a lot of people do enjoy the recreation of going fast down hills, and that's kind of like the typical daredevil type of attitude. I think that society looks at skateboarding in general still as kind of a negative sport, not even a sport really, just kind of like a pastime of criminals, But I think it's changing over time. And don't bring any nice clothes. You're going to be shredding those off really quick.